boundaries within a sentence is the lowest level of phonemic awareness. I knew, of course, about the syllables and onset rhyme and phonemes, but I never knew about word boundaries, so I thought that was very interesting to get to learn about that. Oh, and then I also thought it was very interesting to learn about all the exact numbers. Of course, I knew the phonemes by this time, and of course the alphabet, but then the graphemes, very interesting to see how many there were, or are. And then to learn about the Matthew effect as well, that was very interesting. And then on handout 6, I was really interested to get to learn the difference between alphabetic principle and alphabetic knowledge, and how alphabetic knowledge refers to the letter names and identification, while alphabetic principle is the idea that letters represent sounds of spoken language. I had always gotten those two confused before. This page is very full. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. And then I read a little bit on the back. So and then this was also very interesting to learn about the some of the causes of poor handwriting skills, how that can affect not only note taking but also spelling, lecture comprehension, and assignment completion. So there we go. And then I think you can see the arrow right there. That sentence. And then this is mini lessons like that. This one is very full. So my next interesting thing was, or fact that I learned was structural analysis, and how that depends on the knowledge of syllables, syllable division types, and then also prefixes, suffixes, and roots. Oh, and I was also very interested to learn about skywriting. I had never heard of that before. And then there's the next lesson plan. I think all of these are just pages. And then there's a little bit more, because I just didn't feel like I could get enough detail right here. So then my interesting thing that I learned on this page, again, I just wanted to get a little bit more up here than I did over here. So my next interesting thing was how 80% of English comes from Latin or Greek. And then I was also very interested to learn about the syllable division types and each one of the syllables. I had never truly absorbed all of the different syllable types, but now I feel very confident in my knowledge of open and closed and uncontrolled and final stable syllables. Oh dear, I might have skipped my notes on Punjabi. I tried to prepare them so that I would be ready, but here's an interesting thing that I learned. I learned that the syllables are organized around a vowel sound, and of course I learned that a syllable is a word or part of a word with one opening of the mouth and one vowel sound. And I had always learned how to tell syllables by clapping, and so I was very excited to learn so much more about syllables, how they have vowels in them, or just one vowel, I should say, typically, except for a vowel pair and vowel consonant LE. And then also to learn that the syllables can indicate whether the vowel is long or short. That was very interesting and educational. I'm very excited to get to use that knowledge in my classrooms to help all of my students. And then my fact for handout 9 was how 80% of English comes from Latin and Greek. I knew, of course, that we had a lot of words from Latin and Greek, but I never realized just how much. And then still more of it was from Anglo-Saxon, so there's very little from anything else. And then I never felt